What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stellar video. I feel like every YouTuber does this thing, and that's like only on their channel and their channel only. And on my channel, that is going to be the word stellar. So the definition for the word stellar is exceptionally good, and my videos are exceptionally horrible. So I think that this is perfect. I don't know why, but that's my word. It's only my word. You're not allowed to use that word. Also, if you're wondering why there hasn't been any videos on this channel for 2 weeks, I've been on a break. But now I'm back from that break. Today's stellar video is about Snapchat. Now, Snapchat is a pretty unknown app, so you may have never heard of it, but it's basically this app where you snap people and you chat with people. One of the coolest things about this app is the story feature. Now, if you post a snap on your story, everyone you have added as a friend on Snapchat will see your story in their timeline. Now, there's other things you can do with stories. You can see who viewed your story and how many people viewed your story. So this story feature leads to shout out for shout out. It's basically sub for sub on YouTube, but somehow worse. Actually, no, sub for sub is worse. Now, shout out for shout out is pretty simple. Basically, I post you on my Snapchat story for all of my friends to see, and you post me on your Snapchat story for all of your friends to see. Now, this doesn't only help you meet random strangers, it also helps you get your views on your Snapchat story up, because apparently views on Snapchat matter. Like, I understand why views on apps like YouTube and TikTok matter, because you can actually build careers off of those apps, but like, I don't know anyone who's famous on Snapchat. Like, I know celebrities who use Snapchat as like another source of like fame, but like, I don't know anyone who's come from nothing to something on Snapchat. Basically, every shout out for shout out will look something like this. You need to use the best picture of yourself so that people will think you're cute and they'll want to add you. You need to say a few things about you. Firstly, your relationship status. I don't know how telling all the desperate middle schoolers on this app that you're taken is a good idea, because all I can see is a Caterino situation here. Also, how many boyfriends does she have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be back in a few hours. And then you also say your age, so if you're 13, you would put 13 on your shout out for shout out. And then you put an age group, so like if you're 13, you might put the age group 11 years old to 15 years old, because you only want people in that age group on your Snapchat. And I'm guessing that this is to get rid of pedophiles, but wouldn't that just attract a pedophile even more? Now, on shout out for shout out, people will also say things that are supposed to appeal to a certain demographic. Like, for example, I'm part Mexican, so when I see someone on shout out for shout out say that they're also part Mexican, I think, whoa, that's really cool. Me and this person can become friends, and then we can like drink Doritos together. But little do I know, they don't care about my friendship at all. They only care about the extra view that I'm gonna give on their story, because apparently views on Snapchat stories matter. Also, on shout out for shout out, sometimes people say where they live, you know, which is totally safe. Nothing's gonna happen. I do this all the time. Wait, what? I'll be right back, guys. Gotta go get the door. Hello? Hello? Who are you? I'm that random person you added on Snapchat who you've never met in real life. Why are you at my house? Nothing much, really. I just wanted to say hi. Do you wanna go check out my car, though? It's really cool. Oh yeah, sure, I'd love to. Alright, let's go. Also, another thing people put on their Snapchat shout out for shout out is the amount of views they get, because apparently views on Snapchat matter. Hey man, hello, wanna be friends? Yeah, sure, that'd be awesome. Awesome, but quick question, how many views do you average on your Snapchat story? I think I average like maybe like 45 views to 50 views. Oh, then I'm sorry, but we can't be friends. You need to get like at least 300 views to be my friend. Now, people will also describe themselves on shout out for shout out like, oh, look at me, I'm very nice and funny, so you should add me, when in reality, they're not funny or nice at all, and they just want the extra view. Now, you might think this is the only way you can do shout out for shout out on Snapchat. You can't do any other way. Nobody else does it any different way. Well, if you thought that, well, then you're wrong. Now, we're gonna play a game. Oh, Manny, I love games. What are we playing? We're gonna play 2 Truths, 1 Lie, shout out for shout out edition. Now, Now I am happy to host the 47th annual 2 Truths 1 Lie Shoutout for Shoutout edition. It's America's favorite game. Firstly, we would like to introduce the contestants. Whoever's watching this video right now, you're the contestant. So you guys are our contestants. We're not doing this with a live audience like we might normally because of coronavirus concerns. Now who's ready to play 2 Truths 1 Lie Shoutout for Shoutout edition? Yeah! So basically how this is going to work is I'm going to say 3 things that I've seen on Shoutout for Shoutout. Now keep in mind these are things I've seen. They're just not like things that are on Shoutout for Shoutout, because I'm sure all of these are. But these are things that I've seen while encountering Shoutout for Shoutout. So 2 of them are true and 1 of them's a lie. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to guess which one's the lie. We're going to begin round 1. Okay, so first we have that I have seen someone do Shoutout for Shoutout in the form of a horror movie, like with scary music and everything. Somebody made you pay them to do Shoutout for Shoutout, or somebody flexed that they had rich parents on Shoutout for Shoutout. Now keep in mind that these are things I've seen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The lie is that somebody flexed that they have rich parents on Shoutout for Shoutout. I've personally never seen this, but I'm guessing that it's happened. Now if we look at the ones that are true, I have seen someone do Shoutout for Shoutout in the form of a horror movie. This was actually a thing I saw where someone was like, oh, look at me, I'm so nice and funny, you know, you should add me, we can become good friends, but it was in the form of a very creepy horror movie. And somebody did make you pay them to do Shoutout for Shoutout. Now, I was doing research for this story. I decided to Google Shoutout for Shoutout on Snapchat, and I saw these people on Fiverr who are literally making you pay them so that they can shout you out in their Snapchat story. Now, I know it's kind of crazy to believe this, but guess what? This actually doesn't work. I know you're probably flabbergasted by this, but just think about it. Can you imagine how many people are getting shouted out on these people's Snapchat stories? Dozens, maybe even hundreds of people, and do you think anyone's gonna care about your shoutout? No, of course not. This guy literally says this in his gig. I will shout out your Snapchat to my 3 million followers. If you expect to gain thousands of followers, now keep in mind this guy has 3 million followers, so like you'd expect to get 1,000, couple thousand. But he says, if you expect to gain thousands of new followers instantly, unfortunately that won't happen. Only order my gig if you want to earn high quality, real followers over time. If anything with this, you might get a few thousand views, but nobody's gonna really care about you. They just want your extra view on their story. Now I know I got a little sidetracked and I am sincerely sorry, but we are moving on to round 2. Yay! Somebody put their phone number on Shoutout for Shoutout. Somebody said, I add back, even though the whole point of adding someone is so that they will add you back. And then somebody put the words baby girl in their own Shoutout for Shoutout. Pick which one is a lie in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was a trick question. They're all true. So someone put their phone number on Shoutout for Shoutout, and I sent them a text, and this is how that totally real, 100% not fake conversation went. Somebody said I add back, even though the whole point of adding someone is so that they add back. I mean, this is actually what a lot of people put on their Shoutout for Shoutout. So many people say I add back, which just makes absolutely no sense to me, because why would you add the person in the first place if they're not even going to add you back? Hi, do you want to add me on Snapchat? Oh yeah, sure, I would love to add you on Snapchat, but quick question. Do you add back on Snapchat? Like, will you add me back? Somebody put the words baby girl in their own Shoutout for Shoutout, and that is unfortunately true. Hi, Emily. Hello. To be honest, I don't really know you that well. What are a couple things you would describe yourself as? Well, if I'm gonna be honest, I would say that, like, I'm nice, I'm funny, I'm cute, I add people back on Snapchat, and also, I'm baby girl. But anyways, that is the end of the 47th annual 2 Truths 1 Lie Snapchat Shoutout for Shoutout edition. I am your host, Manny. It's been an honor to host. Make sure to comment below how you did, but first, a word from our sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by the subscribe button. No, not Raid Shadow Legends, the subscribe button. Now if you look here next to my channel, there should be a big red button that says subscribe. If you click this button, you'll become a member of my family. And if you click the bell icon after you've subscribed, then you are a coolest family member. I'm super close to 500, so if you subscribed, that would be very appreciated. Make sure your family, friends, and pet goldfish are subscribed to the Manny4085 YouTube channel. Anyways, back to your scheduled programming. Now you may wonder, why do people even do shoutout for shoutout? Now you may say it's to get views, but we've already established that those don't matter. So what's the real reason? Why do people even do this? Because it's so easy. If you can take a picture and add text on Snapchat, then you can do shoutout for shoutout. It's literally that easy. See, even my dog can do it. Daisy, have you been doing shoutout for shoutout? Be honest. Aw, Daisy. But anyways, that's the end of today's stellar video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure to click the like button and also subscribe with notifications on. That'd be very appreciated. Remember, 1 like equals 1 view on your Snapchat story. That 100% matters. I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.